First, the top headlines. Senior journalist and president of Good Governance Party Ambemlab arrested by Manipur police. Manipur Congress Chief Meghachandra fails to appear before ED in money laundering case. Assam must lead towards a new era of transparency after years of corruption, says Assam Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa Sharma. And BJP takes an expected lead in Haryana, India bloc ahead in Jammu and Kashmir. Good afternoon, you're watching 3 p.m. ELITETV English News. This is Mutum Langlenton giving you the news in detail. Senior journalist and president of Good Governance Party, Ambemlab, has been arrested by Manipur police today. According to a reliable source, Laba was picked up from his house by a team of Imphal police station early in the morning. Why he has been arrested on what charges are yet to be established. However, Ambemlab is in the custody of Imphal police station, the sources said. Manipur Congress President K. Meghachandra Singh on Monday failed to appear before the Enforcement Directorate in connection with an investigation under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002 (PMLA). A senior Congress functionary, however, claimed that a summons was issued a few days ago, but the party chief came to know about it only on Monday. Hence, he was not able to appear on time, he said. The summons issued on October 3 by Assistant Director Amit Kumar stated that Meghachandra's in-person attendance was essential on October 7 for providing evidence and producing relevant records. The notice warned that failing to comply could lead to penal proceedings under the PMLA. In response to his absence, Congress leader Jairam Ramesh took to X to criticize the summons, claiming that Meghachandra has been a vocal opponent of PM Narendra Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah and Manipur Chief Minister N. Singh. K. Meghachandra Singh, MLA and President of the Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee, has been speaking out fearlessly and aggressively against the non-biological PM, the Union Home Minister, the Chief Minister of Manipur and the BJP, exposing the manner in which they have destroyed Manipur since May 2023, Ramesh said. Today, he has received summons from the ED. This is nothing but the politics of vendetta, vengeance, harassment and revenge. This action is to cover up the union government's colossal failures in the state reflected in Mr. Narendra Modi's refusal to visit the state since it blew up 17 months back. Those who are afraid, intimidated at INC India will never be silenced, he added. Manipur Congress spokesperson and Bhupendra Mehta voiced similar sentiments on X, asserting that our at INC Manipur PCC President Shri at Meghachandra can't be silenced for speaking the truth and for the people of Manipur by the Modi government and its agencies. We will fight it legally in court. Chief Minister N. Singh had an interaction program with youth trained in the hospitality sector under Hunar Se Rozgar scheme and perfumery at Hindu College, Delhi at the Chief Minister's Secretariat yesterday. The interaction program was jointly organized by the Tourism Department, Government of Manipur and Textiles, Commerce and Industries Department, Government of Manipur. Under the Hunar Se Rozgar scheme of the Ministry of Tourism, about 400 youths have completed or are undergoing training. Out of this, 169 have secured placements in key cities and 78 of them belong to the internally displaced persons IDP category. while 30 youths, including 15 IDPs from across the state, participate in the 3-week perfumery training program held at Hindu College, Delhi. Youths from different districts who had undergone training and got job placements shared their experiences during the training program and appreciated the Chief Minister and the government of Manipur for the initiatives being taken up for them. Speaking to the youths, Chief Minister N. Singh appreciated the Deputy Commissioners of different districts and other departments officials for their dedicated service in providing training programs to the youths. Stating that the interaction with youths of different communities as a happy and emotional moment after 1.5 years of unprecedented crisis, he expressed it as a new hope toward the state's development with focus on youths and for working together as one. He continued that people face different phases in life but unitedly overcome with determination and willpower. People of Manipur had been facing hardship due to the unprecedented crisis, and by God's blessing, affected people had started returning to their original places, he added. He further stated that we should focus on how to bring peace and concentrate on healing the wounds rather than blaming one another. Expressing satisfaction on the spirit of the youths to work for earning their livelihood, the Chief Minister announced to extend financial aid of Rs 50,000 each as seed money to the youths who had undergone training on perfumery. He continued that further assistance could be taken under one family, one livelihood scheme or startup based on their growth. And Biren informed that the government would provide one-time support of Rs 5,000 to assist in settling in their places of employment to train youths who got jobs in different cities. He further informed that a special flight will be arranged for those who got job placements at different cities, and he himself would come to see them off at the airport to give blessings. Continuing his speech, the Chief Minister raised concern on lack of knowledge on general information related to welfare schemes and urged youths to gather information on general knowledge, which will make them feel confident. He mentioned various initiatives taken up by the government for the people, staying in relief camps, and expressed his desire to cover all districts in providing training to youths, giving priority to those staying in relief camps. He appealed to the public to refrain from violence and stressed the need to solve every problem through peaceful means. Extending his best wishes to the youths, he asked them not to go by emotions as they are the pillars of future generations.
Lambi mi at mi leise puno district puno mi na wari sanani se good beginning adar na koi puno ishor puno se peace violent phado se koi violent ani so puno mari mari koi grievance sense lai do mayam pen da mo ai do le mayam politically constitutionally wari sanara ga punna ga haina ga no ngakani.
Ministers, MLAs, senior government officials, deputy commissioners, DCs, officials of tourism department and trained youths also attended the interaction program. Deputy commissioners and trained youths of Langlenton, Churachandpur, Senapati, Ukhrul and Kangpokpi districts also attended the interaction program through video conferencing. During the interaction, DCs also spoke on livelihood programs and other initiatives taken up in their concerned districts.
Programs and the IDPs of all age groups. Maroi Nupisi, Mayama Kana Pre, Zuga Mokuina, Namsaba, to the low cost material, Sabia, Poto, Mayama Sabina, for department, handloom and handicraft department, so levy to now, when Yam benefit 100. Atopa, Karamana, veterinary department, so animal rearing backyard poultry suipal iski relief camps in the training mama izaki government scheme young large scale the people backyard poultry unit birds kumba macha yen now macha kumba tara kumain libeti sir marmak nung pina buzubana je tuga CSR through the banks in the ibadi the example sir.
Another AK rifle is returned to Krull police station today, making the total recovery at 19 weapons out of 20 looted weapons. Now, 95% of the looted arms have been recovered, with only one pistol yet to be recovered. It may be mentioned that 20 arms had been reportedly looted on an unfortunate incident that took place in Ukhrul district on 2nd October 2024, where villagers of two villages fight one another, which resulted to 3 villagers being killed and 1 security personnel. In protest against the publication of October 17 as Cookie Raising Day on the calendar of Directorate of Information and Public Relations, DIPR 2024 volunteers of Kanglaipak, Kanbalub today burned the calendars at the gate of office at Kashampat, Nitiaipat, Chutek. Speaking to media persons, media coordinator of KKL, Dirash Hamom, said that there is no Cookie Rising Day in the history of Manipur. He appealed to the authorities of the DIPR to delete the such day on the calendar. Otherwise, KKL will consider as the government support the Cookie community in the ongoing crisis, he added.
October ki tang 13 akhoi Maitei sing di thain nagi jana dana la ba koi gi chingni amagi tamni chinau sing mayam na manau da koi gi pot ana bagi koi gi Maitei go ba mera rawen hogun mi sida Cookie gi rising day na mu tasalam bai da sing ma matok mang thang da koi gi Cookie rising day ba si Manipur da khatang nate India da khatang nate prithvi gi na Cookie rising day ba si leite aduga masi magi government ya ba pb ga ba Cookie rising day ha ba se maram sung leite haminga yaute hapam gi thokte aduga si government ya ba pb ba tar ga di hauji di Maitei ga Cookie ga lan kana tawri Cookie na Maitei sing bu hali haidare ado sigi maraksida government na ayab pipi da kanda uprising day je khoi gi government na thokpa DIPR gi calendar da holiday list ta Cookie rising day in October tang 13 ta happy rai se masi khoi gi government na Manipur government na Cookie sing da mateng pang labra saung mateng pang labra masi Manipur gi mitai praja sing na KKL na su khoi gi mase government da atu matam da sengdok piro masi
Assam Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa Sharma addressed the pressing issue of corruption within the state's public service sector, revealing shocking details about the alleged bribe involved in appointments to the Assam Public Service Commission, APSC. He said that investigations have uncovered up to Rs 1.5 crore in bribes tied to these appointments. Sharma recounted a time when appointments to the commission were shrouded in secrecy, often circumventing due process and resulting in undisclosed appointments. Naturally, the environment has become corrupt, he lamented. Drawing from his experience as a former education minister, Sharma shared accounts from school inspectors who confessed to paying bribes ranging from Rs 25 to Rs 30 lakh to secure their positions. He said that this systemic issue had become so entrenched that some officials felt compelled to take bribes merely to recover their initial investments. If we cannot collect bribes, how will we pay the interest? They would plead, revealing the dire state of affairs within the system. The Chief Minister noted that what started as unofficial corruption has now become an open issue, with numerous cases surfacing daily in the High Court related to school appointments. Sharma criticized the past practice of nepotism in educational institutions, where job opportunities were often reserved for the relatives of influential figures. However, he expressed optimism about the reforms initiated over the last 5 to 6 years, stating that the culture of corruption is gradually being eradicated. The ongoing ADRE examination exemplifies this shift towards transparency, with students now allowed to download MR sheets and take question papers home. Candidates are encouraged to report any discrepancies in the answer key, further enhancing the integrity of the examination process. Now let's take a short break. Stay here, we'll be right back.
Saraswati Institute of Management and Paramedical Sciences, Pangai, Imphal East District, opposite to Manipur Police Training Center, MPTC, Hariba Institute AC.
Government private hospitals in the clinical exposed to Cookie
Affiliated to Manipur University and then recognized by Pharmacy Council of India and then Indian Nursing Council, Masung MNC Manipur Nursing Council. Institute asida fangiba facility sing adadi separate boys and girls hostel, transport facility amasung 12 hours library facility.
Approved by Ministry of HRD, New Delhi, Government of India.
Diagnostic lamda jahi nipu hena mangjil thana lakpaga loinana Babina group na miyangmi mafamda lanthokchari anova ana laingi pathapta compassionate healthcare specialized field kun henbagi khanghairaba expert singga tanaduna matamga chunaraba laingbagi kanaba lobiyu khwaidagi luba treatment dagi horaga personalized oiba treatment piduna adongi haksal fagatna bahonaba asina ikpegi pandam oi adongi haksang fagalakpagi khongchata nungaiba amadi afaba laingi chakcharaba kanaba lobiyu Babina Hospital, where hope meets compassion.
Dialysis therapy service provided by highly experienced team in fully air-conditioned unit of Sky Hospital. Avail of dialysis packages at affordable rates for world-class standard. Dialysis unit is next to well-equipped ICCU. Dialysis unit with German-made Bibron dialogue. Facility for ICU bedside dialysis for ventilated patients. Operating hours will be Monday to Saturday. Morning shift 9 AM to 1 PM. Afternoon shift 2 PM to 6 PM. For more details, please contact 8415-938-207 Sky Hospital, Rims Road, Imphal West.
Welcome back from the break. You're watching ELITETV English News. Kanglei Indigenous Martial Arts and Culture Society KMX and Thangta Observation Committee to observe Thangta Day on November 15 with a unique presentation at Kuman Lampak. Speaking to media persons during a press meet held at KMX Palace Compound, Vice President of the Society, B. Vicky Sharma, said more than 3,000 players from all over the country will take part in the event. He also appealed to the concerned not to call any band and blockade on this day, the 15th November.
November di tarik tram mga sida koi mega demonstration pangtuk po sida school singi thang tagi mahiru sing chu sujoi choi dra yahon binaba amadi lamdam sida laibiri ba luk puna magna su mapung phan binaba gi mafamda hagachari loina na haiba numit sida kogi ban blockade adumba bidana baisu ngawuna ningsing jari akoi gi haiba numit se akoi chai kuding gi thim amaga loina na chachai aduna handaki la iba November gi tarik tram nga gi akoi gi thim se Thangta for Unified Manipur haiba team da koi handa pangthok sa mafam na ikoi Kumalpaki main stadium da pangthok sa.
The Bharatiya Janata Party BJP took an unexpected jump in Haryana, stalling Congress celebration for leading in the assembly polls, defying exit poll predictions. Meanwhile, in Jammu and Kashmir, the National Congress Conference Alliance took a commanding leading, where exit polls had already predicted a photo finish. In Haryana, 90 assembly seats are up for grab, which makes 46 the magic number. The Congress was leading in 34 seats as of 10:30 am, after a brisk start that saw it briefly across the halfway mark. The BJP, meanwhile, is eyeing a record third term in Haryana with a lead in 47 seats. No party has won a third consecutive term in Haryana since its inception in 1966. Om Prakash Chautala's Indian National Lok Dal INLD, once a powerhouse in Haryana, is ahead in 3 seats, while the Dushyant Chautala-led Jayana Janata Party (JJP), which aligned with the BJP in 2019, is yet to open its account. In Jammu and Kashmir, where election to the 90-member assembly were held for the first time in a decade, the Congress and NC combined has an edge with leads in 49 seats to the BJP's 23. According to early trends. Mehbooba Mufti's People's Democratic Party, PDP, is ahead in 2 seats and independents in 10 seats. More on the news. Assam Rifles successfully thwarted a cross-border smuggling operation near the Indo-Myanmar border in Moray, Manipur. The operation led to seizure of 115 cases of foreign liquor valued at Rs 4 lakh. According to officials, the suspect fled the scene, abandoning the contraband. The seized vehicles and goods have been handed over to the Custom Preventive Force in Moray for further investigation. The Assam Rifles and Mizoram Excise and Narcotics Department in a joint operation seized approximately 1,980 grams of methamphetamine tablets worth of Rs 6 crores from New Shaiha district on October 3. 2 individuals were also arrested in this connection. Based on specific information about contraband items being smuggled to India from Myanmar, the smuggler, who has been identified as a resident of Myanmar, was arrested while handing over the consignment to a local resident in Shaiha. Later, a search operation was launched in the area and further recoveries were made. The entire consignment of methamphetamine was worth Rs 7 crore. Assam Police has successfully executed a series of anti-drug operations resulting in the recovery of illicit substances valued at over Rs 8 crore. This crackdown aligns with Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa Sharma's commitment to stringent action against drug-related crimes. Based on credible intelligence, the Vishwanath police intercepted a vehicle at Naka Point on National Highway 15, seizing 314 kilograms of ganja worth approximately Rs 1.57 crore. This operation underscored the police dedication to combating drug trafficking in the region. In a parallel operation, Kashar police conducted 2 special raids in Silchar and Ramnagar, recovering 572 grams of heroin and 10,000 yaba tablets with a combined value of around Rs 7 crore. Authorities reported the apprehension of 1 suspect during these operations, further emphasizing their relentless effort to dismantle drug networks operating in Assam. Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa Sharma has reiterated the government's zero-tolerance policy towards drug-related offences, stating that such stringent measures will continue to ensure the safety and well-being of the citizens. On this solemn occasion of the 47th Foundation Day, the People's Revolutionary Party of Prepak, Prepak extends its heartfelt revolutionary salute to all the brave comrades who have made ultimate sacrifice in our national liberation struggle to reclaim the sovereignty of Prepak, unlawfully annexed by imperialist India on October 15, 1949, in direct violation of international laws. The party also takes this opportunity to express its revolutionary solidarity with oppressed indigenous peoples of Prepak, leaders and comrades of fraternal organizations, revolutionary movements in the WESEA region, and all the oppressed and colonized peoples around the world. The party extends its revolutionary greetings on this occasion to the dedicated members of the print and electronic media whose tireless efforts ensure constant vigilance over colonial conditions during critical times. In a press release issued by the Chairman Interim Council, Haiba Angom has mentioned that the party commend their commitment to honest, responsible and impartial journalism, which serves as a cornerstone of healthy society, one that upholds the safety, security and prosperity of the spirited people of Prepak. In the annals of the millennia-old history of Prepak, 2 national tragedies have profoundly impacted the region, with a 3rd tragedy currently unfolding due to Indian colonial politics. The first tragedy arose from the great betrayal by Prepak's trusted ally, the mighty British Empire, following the Anglo-Manipur War in the 19th century, which marked the decline of Prepak's sovereignty. The second tragedy occurred after Manipur gained independence from British rule on August 14, 1947. Under the guise of freedom, the Indian Dominion dismantled Manipur's sovereignty, forcibly annexing Manipur in 1949 through deceit and coercion. Today, the third tragedy is the ongoing struggle of the Konglai people to reclaim their lost sovereignty, all while facing oppressive policies imposed by India. Utilizing overwhelming force, the Indian Army has incited a proxy war through the Chin-Kuki Zoo narco-terrorists, whose aim is to suppress the Konglai resistance movement. In the name of law and order, they have escalated the attacks on the Meiteis, exploiting the situation to orchestrate land grabs and further entrancing Konglai Park in a state of deeper crisis. Despite the differences in time and the varying nature of Manipur's occupation, the underlying dynamics of these events remain deeply interconnected. The first event, driven by the British imperialist ambition to expand and dominate foreign lands, witnessed the people of Manipur rising in defense of their country. They sacrificed their lives on the battlefield and at the gallows, enduring immense suffering in the pursuit of freedom. Secondly, through India's covert agenda, Manipur was annexed without the political consent of its people, subjugating them under dominion of a new imperialist force, India. Democracy was reduced to a merry facade, pushing the Konglai people into a struggle for survival amid false promises of freedom. Thirdly, under the ploy of proxy war, Indian oppressive forces continue to exploit Manipur by fostering division and self-destruction among its diverse communities, all with the aim of prolonging India's occupation and colonial control over Konglai Park. The story of Manipur's forced merger with India remains a deeply painful chapter in the history of its people. It is widely acknowledged that during a People's Convention in 1993, it was made clear that the 1949 merger agreement with India was a blatant violation of international law. The democratic election held in 1948 was ignored. The legitimate king of the land was forcibly detained. Political representatives were sidelined, and through deceit and coercion, an action of Manipur was carried out. Even though India claimed that the merger was voluntary, the Manipur sadly never ratified the agreement. According to Resolution number 3214 adopted by United Nations General Assembly (UNGA) on December 14, 1974, the use of armed force by one sovereign state against the political independence or territorial integrity of another sovereign state, or any action that undermines the political independence or territorial integrity of a state in violation of the UN Charter, is considered an act of aggression. Therefore, the coercion exerted by the Indian Army over the King of Konglai Park on September 21, 1949 at Redlands in Shillong, forcing him to sign the so-called merger agreement, constitute an act of aggression by India against Konglai Park. The Prepak firmly believes that our fight is fundamentally against India, whose colonial oppression is at the root of our suffering. The only path to freedom from this subjugation is to unite in a collective struggle to liberate Konglai Park from India by breaking the chains of imposed domination. At the end, the Konglai Park offers its heartfelt condolences to the victims of the recent aggression by Kuki narco-terrorists in Manipur. We mourn for those who were killed in captivity, leaving no trace of their remains. Our deepest grief and solidarity extends to all the Khun-Ngakpas, village volunteers, and to those who have suffered due to the IOF's Indian occupation forces' use of tear gas, pellet guns, and mob bombs, including those enduring distress and hardships. Our thoughts are especially with the families of the victims, mothers and sisters who are left without support, particularly those in relief camps facing severe challenges after their homes have been completely burned down. It is imperative that this situation is addressed urgently, with decisive actions taken against these terrorists, while ensuring that necessary aid and support are provided to the affected families, the press release added. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu lauded the courage and professionalism of the Indian Air Force IAF on the occasion of the 92nd Indian Air Force Day. In a message shared on social media, Khandu wrote, Shashakta Shudrit Atmanirbhar on Indian Air Force Day. I salute the valor, precision and professionalism of our air warriors who keep our skies safe and secure. Highlighting the IAF's formidable feat, including indigenous aircraft like the Tejas and the light combat helicopter, Khandu emphasized how the force embodied India's strength, resilience and self-reliance. Ahead of the IF Day celebrations, an ESO was held at Chennai's Marina Beach on October 6. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin, Deputy CM Udayanithi Stalin and Air Chief Marshal A.P. Singh were present along with a large crowd. Fighter jets like the Sukhoi Su-30 MKI and Sarang helicopters performed breathtaking maneuvers. For the first time in 21 years, the Garud commandos also displayed their operational readiness in Chennai. The event's team Bharatiya Vayushena, Shaksham or Atmanirbhar underscores the IAF's commitment to self-reliance and modernization. Despite the hot weather, children and adults watched in awe as 72 aircrafts participated in the event. Now let's take another short break. Stay here, we'll be right back.
Start talk with Jitni Wombada, Mayamutar Mokchari.
Angang singse panik setting amde mara yam saying the higher the Matam so panik se Haiti ka have samna style gi type the Janamado Adugido Numa district to guy na Kanze even I angawing the Luhong Wagi say Luhong Wagi says you won't me artist Kodimaksu audience Kodimaksu Queen Manipur Sam the PE Nushitana Lemina say me amana power up mi amana kitang mayon chong po hor matam da hadi nushira gadi ka tabi mi mang da ngang doino haibay na
Diabetes ko loy na hingliba sing tha magi manungda control to bangamle urea creatinine wangbasu tha magi manungda hanthaba ngamle khong hamba nungai tebasu numit manga nigi manungda fahan bangamle pile saibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahan bangamle cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oy bangamle bp wangbasu tha magi manungda normal oy bangamle fatty liver oy basu tha magi manungda fagat han bangamle pumnamak natural oy ba hidak makhalna Jabani, Hakjang the Sokadaba side effect, Amatalaite, Makata na hidak chabagi matho sutararoi. Hena Kupa Parol Gidamak, Nasimak Langson Birau, Diabetes Hospital, Soibam Laikai, Ayangpali Road, opposite Karkinos Jennings Hospital, Porompat, Imphal East, near Punjab National Bank.
Welcome back from the break. You're watching ELITETV English News. Arunachal Pradesh has been identified as one of the top 4 states in India for psychoactive substance abuse, according to Dr. Riken Rina, the Director of Health Services, DHS. This concerning statistics was revealed during a recent state-level workshop focused on the mental health needs of children in child care institutions, CCI, in the state. During his address, Dr. Rina underscored the critical need for moral education to be integrated into the school curriculum, advocating for a more productive and healthier society. He expressed urgency for intervention strategies to mitigate the detrimental effects of substance abuse on the health of young and wider communities. The workshop also featured insight from various experts. D.W. Tugon, Joint Director of Women and Children Development, WCD Department, outlined the initiatives being implemented under the Mission Vatshalya program. Meanwhile, Shumdarang, a panel lawyer for the Arunachal Pradesh State Legal Services Authority, provided an overview of the legislative framework governing children in CCIs, referencing the Juvenile Justice JJ Act of 2015 and the JJ Model Rules of 2016. Senior psychiatrist Hania Pai addressed childhood psychiatric disorders and the protective factors involved, while Dr. Dana Natung, the state nodal officer for child health, discussed existing policies aimed at supporting the mental health needs of children in CCIs. Clinical psychologist Dr. Nabamyani elaborated on cognitive behavior therapy techniques during the workshop. One Bangladeshi smuggler was shot dead while a BSF personnel injured after the security forces tried to prevent a smuggling attempt on Monday last night at Shalpokhar under Shepajila district. BSF official told a news channel that yesterday at around 6 hours, a large group of Bangladeshi miscreants armed with sharp-edged weapons attempted smuggling of contrabands in the area of border outpost Shalpakur, Sefajila district of Tripura. When alert BSF troops challenged the Bangladeshi miscreants, they garrotted and further assaulted and also tried to snatch the rifle of one BSF Jawan. In the ensuing scuffle, one round of pump-action gun was fired by BSF party to deter the miscreants. But Bangladeshi miscreants continued with their assault and also inflicted a deep cut with da on one of the Jawan. To save themselves from the assaulting Bangladeshi miscreants, 2 rounds were fired in self-defense. This led to the fleeing of Bangladeshi miscreants back to Bangladesh. Later, when the area was searched, the body of one miscreant was found about 30 meters inside the Indian territory, he said. The deceased has been identified as Kamal Hussain, a resident of Sadar Dakshin, Kumila district of Bangladesh. An FIR has been lodged with Tripura police for further legal action, said a BSF official. He informed that a sector commander level meeting was also held with border guards of Bangladesh today, in which BSF lodged a strong protest against assault and such illegal activities being carried out by Bangladeshi miscreants inside the Indian territory. A newly established tree library was inaugurated at Sikkim's Ketchipuri Senior Secondary School on October 8 in a first-of-its-kind initiative in Gyalsing district. The Shampurinata Vian program also concluded during the event. Meanwhile, the inauguration of the Mobile Common Service Center (CSC) of the Cooperation Department was launched during the event. The event was attended by Yishi D. Yongda, District Collector of Gyalsing, as chief guest, accompanied by Munashing, Commandant 72BN, SSP Yuksham, CS Shuba, SDM Yukshum, Laden Jansapa, Joint Director Cooperation Department, along with BDOs of Yuksham and Chongrang, Panchayat members, the principal, teachers, school management committee members, Anganwadi workers, SHGs, and a large gathering of students. Upon arrival, the chief guest was ushered for a visit to the stores that exhibited healthy foods put up by SHGs and facilitated the Joint Register Cooperative Services, Laden Jensapa and her team of officials. Likewise, the Anganwadi workers had put up a variety of nutritious foods along with information on Beti Bachao, Beti Parao scheme. Other stores included a host of local craft displayed by Kechoperi Bamboo House and a health camp set up by District Hospital Gyalsing along with PHSC, Tingling medical staff. Addressing the gathering, Yongda emphasized on the pivotal role of education in shaping the future and highlighted how the reading initiative has significantly enhanced the school's infrastructure by providing valuable learning resources. She underscored the importance of the newly inaugurated tree library, which is well equipped with a diverse selection of books aimed at fostering students' reading habits and encouraging lifelong learning. Yongda further stressed that many of the books in the library encourage self-improvement and goal setting, which can inspire readers to adopt healthier lifestyles. With a stronger sense of purpose and motivation, individuals are less likely to engage in substance abuse. By promoting reading, especially among young people, the school is offering a powerful tool to reduce the risks of drug abuse through mental stimulation, emotional support, and constructive use of time. Additionally, she spoke about the health benefits of the Moringa plan, encouraging all attendees to incorporate this superfood into their diets for a healthier lifestyle. For the closing event of the Sampurna Abhiyan, Shamapan Shamaro, letters of appreciation were handed over to the block level officials of the aspirational block Chongrang by the district collector Gyalsing. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma on October 8 arrived in flood-affected West and South Garo Hills district to assess the damages and take on relief efforts. The CM's visit to the Garo Hills region comes after incessant rainfall wreaked havoc, claiming the lives of 17 individuals. During his visit, CM Sangma met with families of deceased individuals from the flood and landslides disaster and extended condolences. He handed over ex gratia to the wife of late Bijoy Marag, a teacher by profession, whose car was swept away by the flooded waters. They claim his and his son Wyam Chigado are Marag's live in Rangkon, Shongita. Moreover, Sangma also expressed his condolences and handed over a cheque of Rs 8 lakh. The death tolls in Meghalaya's flood-hit Garo Hills climbed to 17 after flash floods in the region claimed the lives of 2 children recently. The 2 children, identified as Shilarin Marag, 8-year-old, and Tangme R. Marag, 3-year-old, both residents of North Garo Hills, Bate Apal Bangshi, Apal village, lost their lives after accidentally falling into peat filled with water. For ELITETV Videos channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-2890-982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Now before we wrap up, let's look at the headlines once again. Senior journalist and president of Good Governance Party Ambim Lawe arrested by Manipur police. Manipur Congress Chief Megha Chandra fails to appear before ED in money laundering case. Assam must lead towards a new era of transparency after years of corruption, says Assam Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa Sharma. And BJP takes unexpected lead in the Haryana India bloc ahead in Jammu and Kashmir. And that's all for now. We'll be back with more news updates at 6 p.m.